Magic World is a 3D fantasy RPG set on a mysterious island. You take control of an anime-styled character who wields swords, bows, and magic. You advance in the game by killing monsters, purchasing items, and doing quests as you explore the island. The controls feel adequate for this type of game. Killing enemies feels simple but satisfying as you click your mouse in combat. You can switch weapons easily, but the bow feels a bit awkward to use since you can't move while using it. There are some collision issues here and there, like in this wooden platform. Sometimes enemies can also get stuck, but that might work in your favor. For some reason, the enemies follow you all over the place, and you can't really hide from them. A barrier between areas to restrict enemy movement wouldn't hurt, especially since you have to face quite tough enemies early on. Dying doesn't seem to have much of a consequence in this game, since it just sends you back to the beginning with your items and levels intact. The graphics are quite pretty. Even though the game is fairly low poly for today's standards, it reminds me of the old PS2 games and the style is consistent enough. The HUD and the user interface could use a bit more stylizing though. There are a lot of low resolution textures and they could use more polish. The music sounds calm and soothing, however I could only hear one song during my gameplay and it got old really fast. The game could also use a few more sound effects, maybe character voice lines or some ambient sound effects to make your surroundings feel a bit more alive. The game doesn't introduce you to a story, but there are NPCs who talk to you and who give you information about the island. Maybe there is a story that's to be uncovered. Magic World is fairly impressive for a Gamejolt game. It looks good and plays relatively well, but it feels like the game isn't quite there yet. It feels like it's still in alpha or beta and needs more polish in all fronts. I'm not really sure if all the assets are original or ripped from other games. Either way, it's got potential, and if you're into anime-styled RPGs, you might just want to give it a shot.